Here's a question for you. What if I told you that you could start an online store and never touch a single product? You wouldn't have a warehouse, you wouldn't pack boxes, and you wouldn't deal with shipping logistics. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what dropshipping promises. But before you start dreaming about passive income, let's break down what dropshipping actually is, how it works in the real world, and most importantly, whether it's actually worth your time and money. So let's start with the basics. Dropshipping is a business model where you act as a middleman between customers and suppliers. Here's how it works. You create an online store, list products that you don't own, and when a customer buys something, you place an order with a supplier who then ships the product directly to that customer. You make money on the difference between what the customer pays and what you pay the supplier. Think of it like being a restaurant that doesn't cook its own food, but instead partners with a catering company to deliver meals to your customers under your brand name. Now, the appeal is obvious. No inventory costs, no warehouse fees, no employees to manage. You can literally start from your laptop with minimal upfront investment. But here's where reality crashes the party. First, let's talk about profit margins. Most dropshippers operate on incredibly thin margins. You might buy a product from a supplier for $5 and sell it for $15 online. That sounds great until you factor in your actual costs. You're paying for ads, usually through Facebook or TikTok. You're paying platform fees if you use Shopify. You're paying for tools to find products and manage inventory. You're dealing with customer service issues. You're handling returns and chargebacks. By the time you account for everything, that $10 difference becomes $2 or $3 if you're lucky. And that's only if your ads convert well, which they often don't when you're starting out. This brings us to the biggest reason most dropshippers fail. They underestimate how hard marketing is. You can have a beautiful store with great products, but if nobody knows about it, nobody buys anything. And paid advertising is expensive. You'll spend hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars testing different ads and audiences before you find something that works. Many people quit before they ever see a positive return on investment. Then there's the supplier problem. You don't control product quality and you don't control shipping times. If your supplier sends a damaged product or takes 4 weeks to deliver, your customer blames you, not the supplier. You're the face of the business. This creates customer service headaches that many people don't anticipate. Now, is dropshipping completely worthless? No, some people do make money with it. But here's the honest truth. It requires marketing skill, business discipline, and often significant upfront spending before you see returns. It's not passive income, it's work. You're essentially running a full marketing and sales operation while someone else handles fulfillment. If you're interested in trying dropshipping, start small. Test one product on a limited budget. Use platforms like Shopify or WooCommerce to build your store. Find suppliers through AliExpress or Oberlo, but verify their reliability first. Focus on a specific niche rather than selling everything. And most importantly, have realistic expectations about timelines and costs. The people who succeed with dropshipping treat it like a real business, not a get-rich-quick scheme. They invest in learning marketing, they test systematically, and they're willing to iterate based on what they learn. So here's my bottom line. Dropshipping can work, but it's much harder than it looks. If you're considering it, make sure you understand the real costs, the time commitment, and the marketing skills you'll need to develop. There are easier ways to build income streams, and there are harder ways. Dropshipping is somewhere in the middle. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos breaking down how different business models actually work. And drop a comment below with your biggest question about starting an online business or making money. I read every comment and I'd love to help. Disclaimer: this is not financial advice. Always consult a licensed financial advisor.